Good morning, Pre-K. I wanted to tell you the rest of our Bible story about the lost sheep. So let's talk a minute. The Bible story was about a certain number of sheep. Do you remember how many? It was 100. That's right. The shepherd in the story had 100 sheep. Now, is this something that really happened, or is this one of the stories that Jesus told the people to teach them a lesson? That's right. It was one of the stories that happened. So this isn't the same kind of Bible story as Daniel or Jonah, where it really did happen. This is a story that Jesus used. So he told the story. So in my Bible, it happens to have, when he tells the story, it has it in red. So that's why he is telling the people this about the 100 sheep. I just wanted you to know that for sure. In this Bible story, it's called, there's a fancy word for that. It's called parable. And so in this parable, you can find it in the book of Matthew and in the book of Luke. I really like Luke's version, but of course I like them all. But I like his because he tells certain details that Matthew doesn't include. Luke was a doctor, so he saw things differently. He described what the shepherd did with the sheep once he found him. So I'm going to show you a picture. There's the shepherd taking care of the 900 or the 100 sheep, right? And then one wanders off away from the shepherd, away from his mom's sheep, and is off by himself, which is dangerous. And the shepherd, who, remember, knows his sheep and cares about his sheep, is counting them and realizes there's one missing. So, what do you think the shepherd does? Yes, he leaves the 99 who are okay and eating in the pasture and resting, and he goes after the one. So there's the picture of it. Look at the danger that sheep is in on the ledge there. The sheep, if it was a person, we would think it's not making very good choices to leave the safety of the pasture where the shepherd was caring for him and making sure that he had what he needed to eat and had the protection of his mother. But the shepherd loves all of the sheep. And when that shepherd found that sheep, boy, was he excited. Yay, he found the sheep. And the story in Luke says he picked up the sheep and he put it on his shoulders. So that means it must have been a young lamb type sheep. And put it on his shoulders and carried it back to the fold where the 99 who were listening. Then I want to read to you right from the Bible what Jesus said. Rejoice with me because I found my lost sheep. I tell you, in the same way, there will be more joy in heaven over one sinner who repents than over 99 righteous people who do not need repentance. That means when someone chooses Jesus, or when someone changes from doing wrong things to doing right things, there is a lot of celebrating in heaven and on earth. Let's relate that to our class. When we first came to pre-K, we had to learn all of the rules and how to be safe and even learn about God. Some of us didn't know much. Some of us knew more but still needed to learn things. And we came and we learned, and there's always rejoicing in heaven over the lessons that we learned about God, about our decisions to do the right thing that please God. There's rejoicing over that.